The series Gossip Girl aired back in September 2007, and a few months into its run, it was hailed as the greatest teen drama of all time. The titles were well-deserved. The show had a profound cultural impact on millennials. In 2019, it was announced that we were in for a reboot of the series from HBO Max. And now, the long-awaited first season premieres on July 8, 2021. In conjunction with this event, we decided to talk about why the show has been such a success, as well as what psychological issues associated with the original should not be repeated in the reboot. Culture of violence. Ed Westwick's character Chuck is shown from the beginning as a calculating egomaniac and abuser. Even in the very first episode, he tries to rape Jenny Humphrey, who is only 14 years old at the time. In the same episode he wants to kiss Serena without her consent, ignoring her refusal. But a couple of episodes later, everyone forgets about the incident, and over the course of the next 6 seasons, the show's creators make us think of him as a broken and traumatized orphan. Chuck is a sex offender put on a pedestal, all because he possesses a traditional beauty. One only has to look at the posts on the hashtag #ChuckBass and it's easy to see that girls watch a potential rapist episode after episode and fall head over heels in love with him. The real consequences of this romanticization are really damaging to our culture, and that's exactly what shouldn't happen again in a GG reboot. Stalkery. Since Gossip Girl is essentially a series about a stalker, it's all the more strange that everything ends in a happy ending for this man. Dan uses an anonymous blog to insult and humiliate those around him, including his own sister and the girl he ended up marrying. He does all this in order to get into the privileged world of the East Side. When the thriller U was released, it only accentuated Lonely Boy's problematic behavior, because Joe Goldberg is an exaggerated version of Dan. Fortunately, in 2021, viewers finally began to realize that stalking someone else's life isn't romantic at all. Toxic relationships. It wasn't just Chuck's behavior, but the kind of relationship he was building with Blair, toxic, not romantic. He was constantly manipulating and gaslighting her, and that's why the girl could never trust him. But they became a symbol of the most romantic relationship in the world, to think what they went through together. It's a shame that most of the problems they had together could have been avoided if they had only thought about the fact that their relationship was unhealthy. This concept supports the idea that love is made for suffering and that the couple must always exist in a cycle of self-destruction and pain, projecting psychological problems onto each other.